What's the link between a salad dressing and the coronavirus? I'm sure you have already had the tragic experience of seeing oil and vinegar separated after being mixed. To understand what's happening, we must look at the molecular level. In the mixing state, all particles of oil and vinegar are well distributed in space. The system is homogeneous. After a while, molecules start to reorganize, and you observe a phase separation, meaning that oil and vinegar particles form condensates. So what is exactly the physical principle underlying this observation? The answer to this question is thermodynamics. First, we must define the entropy S. It is a measure of disorder, and the more the system is mixed, the more the entropy is high. Then we can define E, the interaction energy, which represents if molecules attract or repel each other. And finally, the equation that links is the free energy, F equal E minus Ts, with T the temperature. Following the second law of thermodynamics, S must be maximized. If we consider first molecules that don't interact, so that E equals 0, we obtain a steady state for which the system is totally mixed. If we consider now that the interaction energy favor like neighbors and disfavor unlike neighbors, the system can be demixed, and you obtain two possible steady states, which correspond with condensate of oil and vinegar. But what does this have to do with the virus? To get this relation, we must look deeper in the structure of the virus and more precisely to the nucleocapsid. It is a system of two compounds, the viral RNA and the N protein, which permit the packaging of the RNA. This protein is a very important part of the virus cycle, and consequently, scientists start to study it. And they find that the protein undergoes phase separation with RNA. Researchers think that this phase separation is a physical way to reach the condensation of the viral RNA. To conclude, phase separation is a result of nanoscopic interaction. So, if we found a small molecule that disrupts condensates, this compound could be a potential drug against the coronavirus.